Hey guys, welcome back to Magnum Running. I am Cameron Bean, professional runner for Zap Fitness and Reebok. I just want to wish everybody a happy Veterans Day today. Want to give a big shout out and thank you to all the men and women who continue to serve and protect our country. Absolutely, it's a job that I could never imagine doing, but they do and serve so well. Definitely want to give a shout out to my grandfather, John Franklin Hewitt, who served in the Navy and enlisted when he was only 16 years old. So that's really crazy, and the stories he has, and that's a big inspiration in my life of how selfless he was. But moving on to the running news, just finished, actually ran yesterday morning at the HVA 8K in Richmond, Virginia, part of the Richmond Marathon. Weekend. They have a half marathon. A lot of people, especially because since Newark was canceled, I think they had like 300 something people sign up like that same day that New York was canceled, and like another 400. So you're looking at 700 to 1,000 people more. So it was definitely a record for them. I came in 8th place. I ran 22:56, which is averaging about 4:36 per mile. It was a beautiful day, absolutely clear. It was nice. It was like 40 degrees, felt great. Legs felt good. We had a really good pack, and it was a really deep field this year. I ran actually almost over a minute, or I ran a little bit under a minute faster than I did 2 years ago. So it's always just a confidence booster to look back and you see the progress and you see the work and it's paying off. So that was definitely really cool. And we went out at about 4:44 or so. The course pretty much just goes screaming straight out, like a 0.5% grade. You take a left, and you pretty much take a parallel street all the way back. You have one hill that's around mile 4. It kind of zigzags through some buildings, just through some narrow streets, and then it's a screaming like downhill half-mile finish. I split my last. I guess actually my last point, because an 8K is not exactly 5 miles, but it's close enough. It's like 0.97. But I split that last from the 4 to the finish in a 4:15. So I mean, you're thinking maybe definitely under 4:20 for the last mile, and you could feel it. We were absolutely moving. Zap went 5, 6, 7, 8, so it was really good. So I think our split between the 5th guy and me was only like 13 seconds, 12 seconds. So we're definitely fit and ready to roll, which is coming up to 11 days to the Manchester Road Race. This will be my 3rd time going there, and I was 10th place last year, so won a little money. So hoping to get a little bit deeper into the very top groups, and hoping to do well. And that will be pretty much our end of fall racing-wise, at least for me, for a bit. Coming up on Thanksgiving, we have our Zap Christmas party, which is kind of weird. We have our Zap Christmas party before actually Thanksgiving kicks off. Doing like a Secret Santa, which reminds me I've got to get that. I got to get that special someone who I drew. I got to get them a present. So I have no clue when I'm gonna get them. Actually, that just reminded me to get them something when I do this podcast or whatever. It's very early, but we got back into the car after the race on Saturday, and there was Christmas music already on the radio. So that was interesting, but kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying not to listen to too much, so it doesn't I don't get like burnt out by December. But I know my mom and Aaron's mom have already got the Christmas trees up and probably already like laying out fake snow or something. I don't know. But we're going to be here until about December the 7th, and I'm going to head back to Chattanooga for a little bit, for a little downtime, and do the whole family thing and get everybody together, and finally be able to see my girlfriend, which has been a while. I think it'll be about 4 weeks, I think, from tomorrow I get to see her. So distance is not fun, but it's kind of the situation we signed up for, and I wouldn't change a thing for it. But everything's going well here. I'm a little beat up, not going to lie, from this weekend. 5 hours driving there, racing the early morning. I got up at 4. We had to race at 7. Then 5 hours on the way back. But it was really cool this morning, and actually last night I got to meet up with my buddy Brandon Hudgens and Chris Moen, and had some good Mexican food with them. Hadn't seen them in a little bit, and got to do a long run with them this morning, and it was definitely a slow one. We were tooting along, but it was good and absolutely just a beautiful day. I think that's about it. Just want to continue to thank everybody that continues to support me and shows me love and continue to send the good vibrations and good prayers my way. I'm staying healthy, and that's always the big thing, and consistency of training, especially at this level. And I think that's about it. But God bless America, and y'all have a good night. See ya. Bye.